Hiranuma was brought into the world in what is presently Tsuyama City, Okayama Prefecture, as the child of a low-positioning samurai from the Tsuyama space of Mimasaka territory. He graduated with a degree in English regulation from Tokyo Magnificent College in 1888. After graduation, he got a posting in the service of equity. In 1911, he was the examiner for the High Treachery Occurrence, the 1910 communist rebel plot to kill Japanese Sovereign Meiji. The shut court preliminary of 25 men and 1 lady, including 4 Buddhist priests, brought about the execution of 12, including the woman's activist creator Kanno Suga. Hiranuma laid out a standing during his time at the service of equity as a solid rival of government defilement and effectively took care of various high-profile cases. He filled in as the overseer of the Tokyo High Court, public examiner of the High Court, and overseer of the Common and Criminal Undertakings Agency. In 1909, he got the conviction of 25 previous and serving individuals from the Eating Regimen of Japan for taking kickbacks from the Japan Sugar Organization. He rose to become bad habit clergyman of equity in 1911 and public examiner general in 1912. In 1915, he constrained home pastor Urikantake in the Bureau of State leader Kuma Shigenobu to leave for thought payoff. Hiranuma was exceptionally straightforward against the defilement and corruption in Japan's ideological groups, and that disposition before long extended to incorporate what he saw to be compromising unfamiliar impacts, like communism and liberal majority rule system. With Sadao Araki, Hiranuma made the Kokuhansha bunch and took part in other patriot gatherings. In 1921, Hiranuma became head of the High Court of Japan. Hiranuma was clergyman of equity under the Second Yamamoto Organization from September 1923 to January 1924. In that limit, he advanced the making of the talk to battle socialism, communism, and the spread of what he thought about rebellious philosophies. In 1924, he became director of the Place of Friends and was likewise named to the Privy Gathering. In 1926, he was raised to the title of Denshaku, aristocrat, under the Kazoku peerage framework. Japanese statehead Kiichirō Hiranuma 1867-1952, in office January-August 1939. Focus, first line, and the individuals from his bureau, on the debut day of his organization. Hiranuma was statehead of Japan from 5 January 1939 to 30 August 1939. As statehead, his organization was overwhelmed by the discussion on whether Japan ought to align itself with Germany to kill the danger presented to Japan by the Soviet Association. Hiranuma needed an anti-communist settlement yet expected that a tactical collusion would commit Japan to fight the US and the unified realm when most its military were focused on the Second Sino-Japanese conflict. With the marking of the German-Soviet peace settlement in August 1939, Hiranuma's bureau surrendered over that international strategy issue and over the gigantic loss of the Japanese armed force in Mongolia during the Nomonhan episode against the Soviet Association. Hiranuma got back to the public authority after his acquiescence as statehead by being home priest in the Second Kanno Fumimaro organization from 21 December 1940 to 18 July 1941. As home priest, he was a steadfast safeguard of state Shinto. Hiranuma proclaimed, "We ought to explore the antiquated ceremonies exhaustively and think about their application in authoritative issues overall and the normal existence of the country." In any case, Hiranuma was firmly against the political and discretionary activities of unfamiliar Pastor Isuke Matsuoka and to the three-sided settlement between majestic Japan, Nazi Germany, and fundamentalist Italy in 1940. He pulled out from the public authority on the acquiescence of Kanno in October 1941. Thanks for watching this video.